TV8. This is a breaking news alert.
We begin tonight with breaking news. President Trump's tariffs against Mexico and Canada have been paused for 30 days. They were set to go into effect tonight. At this time, tariffs against China, though, are still happening. Tariffs against China set to go into effect at midnight tonight.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made the announcement on X just minutes ago saying, quote, "I just had a good call with President Trump. Canada is implementing our $1.3 billion border plan, reinforcing the border with new choppers, technology, and personnel, enhanced coordination with our American partners, and increased resources to stop the flow of fentanyl. Nearly 10,000 frontline personnel are and will be working on protecting the border. In addition, Canada is making new commitments to appoint a fentanyl czar. We will list cartels as terrorists, ensure 24/7 eyes on the border, launch a Canada-U.S. joint strike force to combat organized crime, fentanyl, and money laundering. I have also signed a new intelligence directive on organized crime and fentanyl and will be backing it with $200 million. Proposed tariffs will be paused for at least 30 days while we work together."
Economists at Yale University had estimated that those tariffs would cost the average American family $1,000 to $1,200 a year. Americans could pay more for groceries, computers, and clothes. Experts estimate that cars will be about $3,000 more expensive, and gas prices could climb 30 to 70 cents per higher if those tariffs were enacted. Now, News 8's Megan Bunchman joining us now in studio with the impact that we might feel if these tariffs actually unfold and what we'd be feeling here in Michigan. Megan.
Brian, Sue, Canada is one of our state's largest international trade partners, with Michigan importing nearly $51 billion in goods from Canada annually. So this new announcement really changing how tomorrow's anticipated 25% tariff would take effect against all Canadian imports that were scheduled, leaving Grand Rapids Chamber of Commerce and some of its 3,000 members still anxiously waiting to see how President Trump will react to the Chinese tariffs, for example, after we learned that he paused, of course, Mexico and Canada for 30 days. Still, Josh Lunger with the Chamber says businesses, for the most part, don't like sweeping changes and uncertainty, which is why they're busy reaching out to all of its members at this time, trying to identify which companies will be impacted the most and what, if anything, they can do to have their voices heard.
Anytime you inject this level of just additional worry about something, it will impact people's decision making. I think down to the consumer, we're seeing a lot of people, anecdotally, we're hearing about lines at grocery stores already and things like that. Like, people are worried about the prices of their goods. Businesses are worried about additional pressures on inflation.
Like we said, President Trump met with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau about 2 hours ago. And while Trudeau has said that Trump's tariffs will be postponed for the next 30 days, we are waiting to hear from the president himself. Brian.